Welcome to the show, guys. We got an exciting one here for you. It's the Counselor and the Bald Guy here in South Florida. Check it out. We're on a pier, beautiful pier, and we're talking Super Bowl prediction. And we're going to lay out. All right, Tim, you don't look that good. I mean, you look good.
Sexy.
We're enjoying South Florida, and we're like, hey, man, I haven't done a video in a few days, kind of on vacation here, soaking it all in, taking in the beaches. And I'm like, I got to do a video. I got to talk about something. So we're going to talk Super Bowl prediction. Chiefs, Eagles, who's going to win it? And we're going to talk about it. I'm excited to dive in. Are you excited to dive into this?
Yeah, Chiefs show is over. See you later, guys.
What?
That's it.
Are you serious?
Do I want them to win? No. Are they going to win? Yes.
The Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%. So before we get into why they're going to win, because it's important to talk about why we think the Chiefs are going to win, hit the thumbs up, smash it, tap it, and make sure you guys comment below. Let us know who you think is going to win this Super Bowl. So, Tim, let's dive into, first of all, kind of the fix there. We've been talking to a lot of people from South Florida, and we're like, hey, man, Super Bowl's fixed, and particularly Eagles fans, and even Eagles fans like, yeah, man, that game with Buffalo was a little sketchy. Don't you agree?
There's definitely questionable calls. Everybody saw it, the ball that touched the ground, who was in possession of it at the time.
Yeah.
There was the fourth down where 2 minutes left in the game. So that's what I always come back to, guys. No matter what, no matter all the stupid calls the refs made and stuff, you're thinking the Bills had the ball with 2 minutes left. They had the opportunity, and they blew it.
No, it was the refs that completely messed it up. It was them, and clearly on them. There was just too many calls that weren't coincidences. I mean, you had Josh Allen with the first down. You had Kincaid, who also got the first down there. And that could really change the tempo of the game and alter it one way or another, honestly.
I do agree. However, you've always got to say, 2 minutes left in the game. Anybody, any quarterback would love to have the ball, 2 minutes left in the game. All they needed was a field goal to tie it. Anybody wants that. And they had it, and they blew it.
So if you guys haven't seen my other videos, go back and watch. We had Brian Toohey on. We had a good conversation. That thing's nearing, I think it's at like 50,000 views. People want the truth on the fix. So we do a deep dive into that. But I believe 100% this is fixed in the way of the Chiefs. So it's not even the fact that these guys are going to win based on their talent or based on that they're a better team, because they weren't that great of a team all season. If you watched this, nothing. They weren't.
They found a way to win, whether it be via the refs or via themselves. Every game was a close game. They did not have blowouts like they had 3 years ago, 4 years ago, right? Like, it was not the same, man. KC, if anything, they're just finding a way to win. That's all I can say. Finding a way.
Exactly. So I want to talk about why I think they're going to win. And a big part of it is the refs getting involved. So it's just the three-peat is a big narrative. I've talked about this many times. And I was looking at it. I think, who was that coach? Pat Riley, was it? The coach that won? He was like one of the most winningest coaches. I got to look at his stats here, but I think it was Pat Riley. One of these coaches I was reading in basketball came across one of my screens. He said that he trademarked the word three-peat. So apparently the NFL has to give commissions to people using that name. So
come on, are you serious?
Yeah, so we're not using that. We're just talking about it. But so basically, so that word three-peat. So I think there's a big narrative around this three, because no team has ever done it. Now, some people say the Packers did it. It was from 1965 to 67, but 66 was the first official NFL Super Bowl year where Super Bowl was counted.
Right.
So that third year didn't count. So the Chiefs are in line, and it's like the refs worked so hard to get them this far. You didn't get them to come this far. So, in my honest opinion, it's got to be the Chiefs. And what better opponent than the formidable, amazing, built-up Eagles, with Saquon Barkley having pretty much record-breaking numbers. Had he not been held back that game, we would have had a huge record break there.
Okay, once again, though, that's with one extra game in the season. So I definitely count that. You do not get the record in 17 games instead of 16 games.
I think he should have. I think he should have got the record regardless, because it is still in the season.
I want an asterisk beside it then.
So what I was thinking, that he should have crushed the record, because he was at 2,105 he needed or something. He was 100 yards away from breaking it. If he had broke it by, let's say, 200 yards or something significant, then definitely he deserves it. But if he had just maybe broke it by 1 yard, yeah, then you can question that one game difference where Dickerson had less games to achieve that goal. Regardless, he didn't do it. And then I think now he's playing for the overall, including playoffs record or something like that for rushing or crazy. Bottom line is they built Saquon up, or he built himself up to be this amazing opponent. And so you got Saquon to contend with. You got good receivers in A.J. Brown. You got Jalen Hurts, young, been here before. But again, it's going to go down to watching this game closely again and seeing if there's any sketchy plays. And based on what we saw this season, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't go back and do this again with the refs.
Yeah, see how the refs influence the game, definitely. To me, Philadelphia is by far the superior team here and should easily take it, but I don't think it's going to be that way. I think it's going to come down to the end. It's going to be another close game as usual. It's going to be one of those KC wins this year with less than one possession, less than one touchdown, one score. Yeah, I'm sorry, Philly. I want you to have it, but you're not.
So apparently there was supposed to be an investigation in regards to was it fixed, and they're not going to do it. So they decided we're not going to look into it.
Right. And I saw some stuff on a Bills page saying, oh yeah, 7 refs are under suspicion and suspension being looked at for fixing games. That's just wishful thinking, guys. It's not going to change a damn thing.
I was hearing somewhere that the head ref of that game was apparently from KC and was a Ravens fan. So, being with the Bills, it's the Ravens, be a KC fan. There was a pressure for him to succeed. I don't know if that's true or not. I've been watching a lot of content scroll through my feed on different things on is the fix in. But again, go back and watch the video. We explained it in detail on why we believe this is fixed. And there's actually data, and Brian Tui dove into it, and there was files and stuff going back when this stuff was being investigated, and they stopped the investigation on the fix. And now it's like, it was the feds that were into it, but then they stopped doing it because it's like, the feds have better things to do than look it up on whether a game is rigged
Worry
or not.
about sports entertainment.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what it is.
The WWF.
A presentation by the NFL. That's why they call it a presentation, right? So bottom line is, I think it's going to be clear cut. Are we on the same board? It's going to be the Chiefs winning it.
It's going to be the Chiefs win. It's not going to be a blowout. No friggin' way. It's going to be a close game.
But do you think it's going to be like we're going to want to throw our, something across the screen saying that the ref did it again?
Everybody's going to find crap to harp on for sure. There's going to be some bad calls. There's going to be some close calls, and everybody will use that no matter what. I tell you, though, if they get the ball with 2 minutes left and they're losing, you better friggin' win it, Philly.
But it was so blatantly obvious in that last game. Like, there's just too many of them, and there was way more calls against the Bills. So
I don't know. I thought someone actually weighed it out and said, no, man, there were just maybe 1 or 2 more for the whole game.
No, there's quite a bit more, I think.
But definitely the questionable calls, are the, if you will. Those are the ones that went in KC's favor.
Yeah, I've seen tons of videos there with Josh Allen. He did cross that plane, and Kincaid crossed that plane, and that one catch that hit the ground, and it was the defender who had more possession, I would think, on that catch.
Right, but to me, it hit the ground, and neither one of them had full possession. So that is a brutal one.
Yeah, it was just a crazy game. So bottom line is the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. I'll be doing more videos on this, breaking this down in more detail, but just based on the rig, based on how far the refs got them to this point, I would only question and just say, hey, man, it's got to be them. They've come this far.
Yeah, got to see it through. Got to give it to KC.
All right, guys, we're going to go enjoy this beautiful pier here. Just to give it a quick check around here. Beautiful, beautiful view here. The sun's probably going to be setting soon. There it is. Absolutely beautiful here in South Florida, Tim. Anything else you want to say to the listeners here who are Chiefs fans, Eagles fans, or just in the middle?
If you're up north, suck it, bitches.
It's snowing, I gotta think, in the Northeast. So
it's beautiful down here. I love it. I love it. It's great.
All right, guys, have yourself an outstanding day. No, don't go Chiefs. Chiefs are going to win. Go Eagles. But the Eagles, I mean, they got some rough fans too, right? Do we want to cheer for those guys?
Yeah, I mean, stop being such douches, guys. Enjoy the game. Enjoy some friendly banter. You don't need to act the way you're acting. You're getting a little over the top.
Yeah, I posted a bunch of videos on my Instagram where they're just not beating the snot, but they're really picking on those Commander fans.
Yeah, I mean, come on, all in good fun. Have some fun with it. They don't owe you anything.
All right, guys, Super Bowl prediction 2025. We're going Chiefs by cheats.
Chiefs. Yep.
Chiefs by cheats.
That's it.
Kansas City cheats. Let us know what you guys think. Drop a comment below. Appreciate you guys. More videos coming your way. I'm on vacation, so I kind of took a couple days off, but I'll try to keep the content rolling. We'll talk soon, guys. We're out.
See ya.